Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. I am very proud and excited to announce the final production version of the FFOS Target. Before we get started, I want to take this time and opportunity to thank Action Targets for producing these. They look fantastic. Thank you so much. Alright, let's get into a brief overview. The FFOS Target is a double-sided target that includes the fundamentals target on the left and the scenario target on the right. I designed this to be a very simple yet versatile target to be used with handguns, modern sporting rifles including the AR and AK, as well as precision rifles. Let's get into the details. The fundamentals target, you have a bullseye on the top, can be used for not only sighting in your rifle and handgun, but scored strings of fire. If you have multiple scored strings of fire, you can either purchase or print off B8 bull repair centers and either staple, or what I would recommend, adhesive spray new repair centers over top of it, and then you have a fresh, clean target. Moving on down, we have 3 4-inch circles. What I use these for are for basic fundamentals. So for the rifle, this would be single shot, multiple shots on a single target, as well as practicing height over bore, meaning your sights are a couple inches above your height, and you have to adjust for that in order to keep your shots in the center of this. For handguns, practicing my draw stroke, single shot, multiple shots on a single target, as well as single-handed shooting, both left and right-handed. Alright, the 3x5 cards, I use these for multiple target engagements. So left to right, right to left, straight up, straight down, do a zigzag, it really doesn't matter. You decide how you want to engage them. One of the reasons I left these targets blank was so that you, the individual shooter, could mark your target, increasing the versatility. If I were to mark them or number them, that would reduce the versatility. You would be stuck with that, and I didn't want that. Another thing that you can do is repair the 3x5 cards with using 3x5 note cards of various different colors. Another thing that you can do to help increase your skill is using a Sharpie or different color 3x5 card and reduce the size of the target. That will just make you that much better of a shooter. Alright. So this is the fundamentals target. As you can see, my logo right there. Produced by Action Target. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, moving on to the scenario target. I wanted to make a very clean, simple target to be used with either rifle, pistol, just a variety of different weapons. So you have a big bold outline that you can see at distance. However, the internal scoring zones are slightly duller in color, and they do disappear slightly at distance. The reason why I did that was so that you are not guided in to different guided into the target by scoring zones. I want you to know your weapon's holdover and apply that to this target, hitting where you need to hit. You can see a dotted line down the center cutting through the C and A zone. That is a non-obtrusive reduced size scoring zone. So if you're doing certain drills that you want to challenge yourself, or if you're a law enforcement or a military member that's a part of a team that demands higher levels of accuracy, that's what there's for. There's also a reduced size scoring zone for the head. Same principles apply if you're trying to challenge yourself or if you're a member of a law enforcement or a military team that demands higher level of accuracy. Right, moving on to the data squares. The data squares are 1 1/4 inch in size. You can use these for multiple different things. Confirming your zero at various different distances with not only rifles but also handguns as well. A precision target. But one of the main ways to use this tool is to get raw data for close range rifle holdover. So what I use this for is at ranges 3 to 5 yards, 7, 10, 15, and 25 yards. Marking the impacts with their range that I shot them at, and taking that raw data and applying it to whatever drill I'm running at. You also notice that the color is this tan color. It's an ivory color. That's so that you can paste up the holes with masking tape. I prefer masking tape over pasties, because masking tape is, number one, it's less expensive, and two, it doesn't create as much trash. Pasties create a lot of trash. Well, folks, that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining me today. I also, once again, thank Action Targets for giving me a shot and producing these targets. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. I'll see you out on the range.